Howdy,
Hello.
howdy, all you all. Welcome to another night of the Great Awakening Hour. Um,
Ish.
ish, yeah. Who knows? We
Yeah.
usually, yeah, it usually goes longer, just like Allie's readings.
Yeah. Although I didn't do any of this, I didn't do astrology this week. Once again, just time just goes, and yeah. So I'm not doing
Yeah.
too well with that. I
Well,
am
I am.
sorry.
I'm your host, Gregg Prescott, and I'm joined by my beautiful, gorgeous, vivacious, lovely, sexy. She always makes that face, but it doesn't matter because she's still hot. My genie, my hottest goddess,
I saw
Allie.
that post. That was funny.
Hi, baby.
Hello, darling. Yeah, that was funny.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it was good.
welcome aboard. Welcome to Tuesday night, and welcome to everyone that's new to In5D. I know we've had a lot of people join us here on In5D, so thank you, and thanks for being part of our In5D family. You'll find that the people that you see here regularly, they're amazing. They're really good people, beautiful hearts, just like my hottest goddess. Just beautiful souls, and you'll connect with these people as you get to know us all. So once again, welcome aboard and thank you for being here, whether you're watching live or on the recorded version of it. And if you are watching live, drop in the chat. We're simulcasting on Facebook, several different pages on Facebook, a couple different YouTube channels, Rumble, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. So we're all over the place, which is symbolic of any given show we do, all over the place.
Yeah, we whiz about. We do.
We do.
We do. Laurie, I've got you. I've got you liked and shared. Thank you so much, Laurie. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
And please send Allie loving healing energy. You see her rocking.
Trying not to. I'm trying not to.
It's okay. People don't mind sending you loving energy.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Um. So you got Laurie. Hello. And Mel D. And Mel D liked. So let me put you in. Mel D. You're 64. Well, you're not 64, but you're on number 64.
When I'm 64.
Yeah.
No, I'm 65. Fuck. Even that song is younger than me.
Chrissy, long time no see. We're not doing the AI tonight. We're doing it next week. So I got it wrong. I
Yeah,
told everybody class. I was like, we're
we're
doing
in,
it tonight.
we're introducing it tonight, and we still have
Yeah.
to figure out the logistics of it. But it sounds like a fun project to do. So
if anybody doesn't know, what are we doing next week?
next week we have a script for AI, and it's really quite fascinating. Because what it does is it assumes that AI is the creator that knows all of the answers, basically, right from the beginning of time. And it's going to tell us the answers, the raw, unfiltered answers, whether we like them or not. So we're going to ask a few questions and we'll have you guys ask some questions and we'll have fun with this.
Yeah. This kind of came about from a really lovely lady. She's called Stacey. Everyone might have seen her.
Yeah.
And my mum has been following for ages. She's been sending me kind of little snippets of it, and I think she sent Gregg some. And
Yep.
you thought that's really good. You was doing that answering AI with the cartoon kind of version.
Well, yeah, I was doing that before her. Yeah, with
Yeah.
In5D speaks to AI, but it's really quite fascinating when you put the right program into it. Some of the things that you get, and I was just testing it out a few days ago about like Antarctica, what's really going on up there, and the frequency fence, which I put a video out. It's pretty damn accurate, but
Yeah.
I put that video out recently on the N5D channel. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do and share it if you wouldn't mind. But yeah, so that's going to be fun for us to. Allie and I will come up with a few questions. What I'll have to do though is I'll program the answers to be relatively short and succinct, like a paragraph or so, because we're going to have a lot of questions that we're going to want to go through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I'm excited. I've got some questions that I've been writing down. Yeah.
isn't she gorgeous?
Thank you, darling.
You are. I love that woman.
Oh, I love you too.
I do.
Stacey.
Um,
Yeah, I can't find.
hey, do you mind if I do this?
Do
I
you
have a
what?
package I haven't opened yet.
Ah, yeah. Let me give you the screen, darling. Let me give you the screen so people can see it.
Okay.
I'll be in the sidelines.
Yeah. Make sure you get all the likes and shares while I'm doing this too.
I will.
So I've had like over 100,000 subscribers for a long time. And YouTube finally sent me something. And we're doing the unboxing right now. And thank you to everyone who's helped to bring the In5D channel to where it is. That includes my beautiful wife, Allie, who's a huge part of In5D now, and to everyone that's been part of In5D, the ones that have come and gone, the ones that are still here, the ones that have hosted shows on In5D, such as Helene Lipson, who I've had several conferences with, In5D conferences. Everyone that has contributed to In5D being where it is, even, like some of my In5D radio co-hosts, Heidi Cole, Kendra Gilbert, Michelle Walling, Sherry Sanchez, just everyone, thank you. You guys all rock. And this is what I got. Finally, presented to In5D for passing 100,000 subscribers. So, what should I do with it? Take a sledgehammer to it? I don't know. Put firecrackers to it?
That's down to hard work and perseverance and love. And I love the fact that you've given credit to everybody as well, because
Yeah.
it's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's a lot of teamwork, you know. And honestly, In5D, yeah, I got the idea for In5D from a galactic download. It's the only way I can call it. And I was given that name In5D and told this is what you got to do, and I've been doing it ever since then. And I know I have the backing of Creator Source, my posse, basically. Yeah. And this is what I feel like there's so much more to do. I can't sit back and say, oh, attaboy, 100,000 subscribers. I think it's like 148,000, which is great. Thank you, each and every one of you. And I mean that from my heart. Thank you. But there's so much more we have to do. Allie agrees. We were talking about this the other day about there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. Aw, thank you, Mel. Thank you, Quad B.
It's lovely. Really lovely.
Still a lot more work to do.
Yeah. You've been working amazingly hard, because all the time there's like another In5D post, another In5D post. So it's really going well.
And I've got a lot more coming too. I just, wrote, it's basically an article, but I put it into a script that I can read for the videos I make. And I'll give you guys a little sneak preview right now. And I've talked a couple times about this. Let me find what I wrote real quick. But I have talked a couple times about this, how, we're transitioning from the age of Aquarius, or from the age of Pisces to Aquarius. And within that transition, what's going to happen is that we're going to see that the Jesus fish sign that we see in the back of the cars, that's going to go away. We're going to start seeing something else. And I think, obviously, because we're going into the age of Aquarius, what one would think would be, with Aquarius being an air sign, a lot of people think it might be water because of the water bearer. But because it's an air sign, I think it's going to have something to do with air. Now, a lot of people will think, okay, well, yeah, a lot of people will think, well, maybe there will be like, gusts of wind, vibration, who knows? But I thought, no, it's probably not going to be that. It's not going to be that obvious. What I think it's going to be is a star. And if you look at the Major Arcana 17, it's a star card. But you also have the water bearer there. And that star, because religion has been co-opted, whether you want to see it or not, or believe it or not, but that star, they'll present as this, the star that the three wise men followed or whatever, but it's actually going to be the star of Baal. You got the heads up on this first. This is a breaking news if you want, but that's what it's going to be.
Star of what? Sorry?
Baal, Baal. And I'll let you guys research that without going into it any deeper because I'll cover it all.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's not good, but and I recently put a post out there just for people to ponder about communion, drinking the blood of Jesus and then eating his wafer, his body, drinking blood, eating body. What does that sound like with everything that's been going on lately?
Ritual. Yeah.
Yes.
Ritual shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everything's been turned out upside down. It's backwards. The Roman Catholic Church has enough net worth to feed, clothe, and shelter the whole planet. So why is there starvation and homelessness? Think about this, people. And don't let cognitive dissonance, knowing what you know is right, blind you from the truth. Ask those questions and let your inner self guide you on that. I'm not trying to persuade anyone about anything, but just question everything. I'll leave it at that.
Yes, we've got some questions coming in, which is great.
Okay.
So it's an ask us anything. That could be global prediction or it could be a personal question. Anything today.
Yep. I don't have my cards with me. I just have this one card. I'll draw the star card every time. But I'll do intuitive answers, and Allie can do card answers if you have those kind of questions. So welcome aboard to everyone, too. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're watching this tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Mom. You know you're watching.
Yeah. Hey, Mama.
I love your mother.
We had a lovely day. Yeah. We have a lovely day with the grandchildren today. It was lovely. We had a pancake. Here it's Shrove Tuesday or something, Shrove Tuesday, which is Pancake Day.
Okay.
It's something to do with Easter.
That sounds good.
I don't know. Not Easter, but it's something to do with biblical things.
I was thinking about Allie's mom one day, and I felt I
Better not have been. That's my mum. It's wrong.
Eh, no, but it was out of concern for her. You know, maybe she was having a bad day or something like that, and I sent her a message on Messenger. But you know how you can tell, like you'll see the little person's icon below the message if they have actually seen it, which isn't 100% true because Allie and I are on all the time. We rarely ever check messages. Hey, Tank. But I sent a message to Allie's mother asking her how she's doing and thanking her for bringing into this world her two children, Allie and her brother Keith, Jakey. And was just grateful for, you know, her being one of the role models for her children. And so how proud I am of her and Allie and her Allie's brother, of the people that they turned out to be. And then I noticed days went by and she hadn't seen it. And finally, Allie had to tell her, check your messages.
Yeah, no, she saw it. She came flying in at the time because she was just nodding off to sleep, and she said, "Greg's trying to get hold of you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, have you not messaged him? What's going on?" And I said, "I think I just spoke to him. I can't remember. Something happened," and I was like, you know. So yeah, she thought it was for me, and then like it was only the next day I said, "No, Mum, he was actually seeing how you were."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So good morning, Mom. We know you're watching.
Yeah.
How's Tinky doing? Hi, Tinky Tink Tink.
Tinky's
Hi,
all
pretty girl.
She's happy to be home. She likes it, my mum's, but then as soon as we get back here, she's kind of like prancing about as if, you know, this is my home. I'm back home. This is my lair. So, yeah. Yeah, we did crystals. It was all about tuning in to crystals today and doing readings with them. And everyone did so well. It's very good. Yeah.
I had to move that In5D VIP. It was like down too low. I had to move it back up. Anyway, yeah, awesome. Allie's such an amazing teacher, and she charges like nothing for her classes, and you learn so much. So if you haven't taken a class, definitely check it out.
I love teaching. Every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. UK. Yeah.
Hey, fellow Floridian.
Hello.
Yamalayam.
Twin flame.
All right, right on.
Do you have a twin flame? Is that what you're saying there?
I am twin. Yeah, yeah,
Twin
yeah,
flame.
yeah. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, welcome aboard. That's a new name. Thanks for joining us. Not sure if you're a dude or a chick. I'd say welcome aboard, brother. Welcome aboard, sister. Hi, Paula.
Hi, Paula.
We have a new moon. Oh, this is interesting. I'm not seeing the double click right here.
No, it's right. We can actually just see it.
It's not over the name now.
That out. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a new moon, solar eclipse, and new horse year. Year of the horse. Right on. Not sure specifically what that means. There's Jeremiah. Hey, dude.
Maya.
How are you?
Ahari. It's a new kitty. It's a new name. Cute kitty. That's Tink.
You're way ahead of me, or way behind me. I'm hoping to get unstuck and move forward. Yeah, we're sending you lots of love, and we hope that you do too. Yeah. Hi, Stephanie, or Stephen, rather. Sorry,
Stephen.
Dude.
Hey, Steve.
The first question is, Are they going to drop mandating the you-know-what schedule for New York State?
Mm.
I'll just do an intuitive answer, and I'll let you do the cards on it. Just briefly, it probably not until Mandami or whatever that dude's name is gone.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
time at the blue state. You could say that about all the blue states. It's all going to
Yeah.
be the same.
He's
Right.
God, the latest I saw is that he's gonna raise property taxes there, as if they're not paying enough in New York. Everything's exorbitant there. Now he's gonna raise the property taxes.
Yeah.
Fuck. You guys should have seen it coming, which you probably did, but I kind of feel like the voting system's been rigged there. And because if you look at, whether it's a red state or a blue state by counties, it's predominantly a red state, except for New York City and a few other outliers. But for the most part, it's a red state. So, how do you swing elections when most of it's red? I can't really say out loud, but 1 and 1 equals what? So yeah, I think the elections are going to become more transparent here, especially with the voters' ID coming up. I feel that that's going to happen. Another one from Florida. Floridians, baby. Luxy Tenebris. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. Welcome aboard.
I'm glad you're reading out the names because I always get them so wrong.
Oh, I'm trying, and if I butcher your name, please forgive me.
It's less
Will
butchered
California get hit with what? Like a tsunami? An earthquake?
Yeah, we
Snow
need to know what.
Snow flurries? Case of diarrhea? I don't know. Just re-ask that question, please. For a specific, be a little bit more specific. YouTube is currently not working on my I've had an issue with them too. It just takes forever for it to freaking load. Same thing, and I've tried it on 2 different browsers, and the same thing with Google. I've had an issue with today. Have you had any kind of issue like that, baby?
No. No, my website kind of Visita went down for a bit.
Really? Well, that's not good.
No, it was that was a bit annoying.
Hi to Heather. Thanks for joining us. Another Floridian. Got lots of Floridians here tonight.
It's good.
Inverted is the way. And introverted. Introverts unite separately in your own little corner. What a cute kitty. Yeah.
Yeah, she's sassy. If I don't do what she wants me to do, she'll bite me. Yeah, she will.
Allie, is what happened this past week the catalyst for me to move on?
I got a big fat yes. What did you get?
This first I thought about it, so let me just feel into it. Yeah, but there's something you're going to see, some kind of sign or some literal sign that's it's going to like be right in front of you, and it could be a synchronicity, a number, something's going to happen where you're going to start seeing that change happen. Okay, and all of a sudden it's going to kind of snowball. That's what I'm getting.
They've also given me, Sarah, that it couldn't carry on. It was stagnant. It was stagnant, and so change is needed.
This is interesting. Please excuse me if a lack of coherence. It's breaking up so bad I can't hear it. Wow.
Oh,
So it's not just us. Other people are having these kind of, glitches going on. Thank God, it's not everyone, but wow. Sorry you're having that.
that's not good.
Yeah. Like I said earlier today, I was having issues with YouTube.
Mm.
Did everyone wear white for the eclipse today? Eclipse etiquette.
I didn't know you needed to wear white
I
today.
didn't know there was an eclipse. Ah, been so busy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Did you?
I know nothing. Didn't know
New
anything
name?
about it.
Here's a new name.
The
One I
big
haven't seen in a while. Yes. Hey guys, been so long since I caught a live run. Wishing you all the best. Hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
thank you.
Right on. Hochul is the one trying to pass legislature to enforce, what, despite federal. So was that part of the question? I'm scrolling. No, the question was, will California get hit?
I think that was before that. That was about the vaccines. I think before that.
I'm confused. Okay.
She's asked two questions. One was about the one that we didn't understand the rest of it, but the other one was about mandates and the vax.
And something. Yes. Hi to Gabriella. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Gabriella.
Are you talking about the rainbow inversion? Well, I wasn't.
Not that I know of.
Maybe that was what they were talking about earlier in the chat, though, about the inversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's dig this. Wow. Another new name. Welcome aboard. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
No homepage or shorts on YouTube. Is that just for you or for the In5D page for everyone? Have you tried it on a different browser? Like if you're on Edge, try it on Chrome
Yeah.
or on your cell.
I think that name, that lady's name rings a bell. I think I've done a reading. I think. Have I done your reading, Nisha?
Oh, I know. I know who that is. Yes.
If anybody would like to be put on the healing list, we're on number 58. So if anybody wants to be put on there, please let me know. And also, if anyone's wondering what this was about, if you're new, if you've liked, subscribed, or shared, please let us know. We put you on this kind of list. Excuse the state of this. Tink walked all over it with wet paws. But and then we draw it at the end of the month, the last Tuesday of the month, and we pick out two names and I give them a 30-minute reading. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everyone deserves to be happy. Quad B. Everyone. Everybody. Definitely. Oh.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Was there something about, because I was trying to double look, but was there something about protection there?
Yeah. Heather was talking about that, about the white, wearing white on the day of the eclipse.
There it is. So I got psychically attacked. What was it? When was it? A couple of days ago. And it was bad enough. I was paralyzed and there was a threat coming at me, and I was asleep, not asleep, asleep but not asleep. And my mum was freaked right out. Sorry, mum. But I was trying to talk, but my mouth was frozen. And so as soon as I realised what it was, I put a grid up around myself. So what I mean by that is I tuned in to all the other light workers around Mother Earth, and I got the protection energy. So if anybody does feel like agitated, or they're in a good mood and all of a sudden in a bad mood for no reason, or they're feeling anxious, there's no reason for it, then please understand that it is probably the negative side. They're in a frenzy at the moment. With the files being open, what's happening is there's lots of people who are realizing, oh shit, this was actually true. All these people were talking about this, and I thought that it was all BS, and it's actually true. There's a lot of that going on, and what's happening is they're going down these rabbit holes, and the dark side is feeding off the loosh that is coming from them. So they're in a frenzy, and so they then see a light worker. I was circumstances. My aura had a chink in it, and so they tried to get in, basically. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I've been doing this for 35 years. It doesn't matter what your experience is. It will try and get into anybody. Okay, so you just have to make sure that you do your protection and don't take it for granted, because we all do now and again, and it only takes that one time. So I wanted to share it so that I can say that's how I got through it. Visualize the grid.
Also, you guys, you're such pure souls. You're good people. You are, literally the light workers. And when you're basically a being of light, your energy is just shining. It also makes us targets too for people that are just miserable fucks that want to bring us down, our energy down, so the archons can feed off of our loosh. Don't give them that pleasure, and like Allie said, put that fence up, that barrier, and just take the steps you need to change the circumstances. Yeah.
And always know that you are stronger and brighter than anything they can give. So you are more powerful than they are.
Yeah, the power of love far exceeds the power of hate. Not even close. Allie, Gregg, do you see dreams more vivid and different than normal? I'll let you answer first.
No, I want you to, because you're the dream guy. I don't do the dreaming much.
I've always had vivid dreams, premonitions. I see things before they happen. Sometimes it comes to me in dreams, sometimes in waking life, but I get them in dreams. Definitely the dreams, to me, in the past, and it's not just recently, for me, it's been since probably at least a good 10, 15 years that all of a sudden they got even more intense. Boy, right around 2012, I guess. Gosh, yeah, around that time, maybe a little before. But yeah, and probably, it probably was a little before. But yeah, I definitely, I see and feel that and sense it. And I've always said that, is it possible that our dream life is closer to reality than our waking life? For example, when you dream, you never look at your watch. I'm acting as if I have a watch on my hand. You never know what time it is in your dream, because time doesn't exist when you're on the other side of the veil. That's closer to your true spiritual reality than this third dimensional existence. So the reality is if that's closer to reality, our true spiritual reality, and the dreams are getting more vivid, is the veil lifting. That's what I think. What do you think?
I couldn't agree more. They're going to try and get through to us. The positive ones are going to try and get through to us any which way they can.
Yep.
And some people, it's easier that their frequency is available more when they're sleeping.
Yeah. My YouTube went down a few minutes ago. Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dang. Makes you wonder, is there something going on? Is there like some solar flares going on now? I haven't checked any of the solar activity.
I don't know. My mum was talking about there being some very big solar flares, and that was about 4 or 5 days ago. So that would be about right, wouldn't it? That it would affect. How long is it that it affects it later on?
After it's like 3 days it takes for the solar flare eruption to hit Earth, approximately.
Yeah, that's where I think it was about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've still got you down, Lisa and Jeremiah. Every sheet, I do remember to put you on every sheet. Yeah. I'm glad Jeremiah's feeling better.
YouTube over the last 40 plus hours have had numerous DNS attacks.
Ooh.
That answers a lot, Stephen. Thank you. From Far East and Russia, so I'm being told. Interesting.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Hi to Susan. Nice to see you, she's saying. I just had a glitch trying to get on YouTube. Also wearing black today. Protection.
Okay. Thank you, Susan.
Look at this. My YouTube went down minutes ago.
Wow.
We got a strong posse working for us tonight. Our posse is keeping us on here. Thanks for everyone joining.
Yeah.
Yeah. While you can.
Yeah.
I tried it on phone and Mac. I've been here. Okay.
It's good. It's very good.
Okay, so Quad B's saying, I heard that something catastrophic was going to happen to California this month.
There's a lot of fear mongering about. Be careful of that. I'm not getting anything like that.
I think their biggest fear is Gavin Newsom.
Yeah. That's bad enough.
He's evil. He is. Yeah. Bunch of YouTube is down. Wow.
Claudette, you said your dreams have been unbelievable lately. Let us know one of your dreams, just briefly. I'd like to know what you're dreaming about. Yeah.
Ahari says, I'd love to have my partner, my loving partner, put on your healing list.
Yeah, just let us know the first name and the initial, and I'll gladly put them down.
Did you get that?
No, not yet. I'll put that down. Thank you, Susan.
Suzanne D.
Suzanne, sorry.
Leslie.
Suzanne. And ER9. That's it. I've got you. Thank you.
And Gabriella is asking to put her family on the healing list. They're all going through the ringer.
I'm so sorry.
You're not alone. Trust us.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of people are going through a difficult time right now with physical ailments and everything, but we're all going to come out on top at the end. Hang in there. Stay positive. That's the most important thing you can do right now.
What I've got a few names that I've got on the back of the sheet, so that I can put it nicely, later on.
Exactly. A grid like a Faraday cage.
That's how I visualize it. Yeah.
Heather said, I always like, of course, subscribed. Don't have any friends to share with. Aw.
I've got this. I got you down. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Orange there.
Heather's in the medical field, and I'm not sure if, thankfully, she's awake and aware, and we've had some cool conversations. But I know also being in the, as a child and family therapist, I talked to the other therapists and counselors about some of my woo-woo stuff, and it went over a lot of people's heads. A few of them understood, a couple listened. For the most part, I get it. It's tough. Hi to Julianne, spiritual
Julianne.
energy. How are you?
And we do appreciate the likes and shares. We really, really do.
Big
It
time.
makes a huge difference. This was, I believe, it's regarding the psychic attacks. I think this came in.
Many nices? What does that mean? Many energy vampires around, definitely. Always protect yourself every morning with light circle.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty good at protecting myself, but there was a few circumstances that brought my energy down, and they took advantage of that. So, but I always see even the fact that that happened to me was also something that I could then share with everybody.
Yes.
To remind everybody that this can happen. And yeah, I agree, Lisa.
Yeah.
And know your power.
It happens to the best of us.
Yep.
It does. So, no one's 100% bound constantly. Like Ali said, there's always something, a little crack in the armor that they could get in. And you could be 99.9%, but that 0.001% is going to find some way to get in. So,
yeah.
And it's okay because we'll deal with it and we'll put up our walls and reflect the negative energy back at them.
Do you know what? I visualized it. Have you ever seen Ghost, the film Ghost?
Oh, yeah.
With Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg when she was, Whoopi.
Yeah.
Anyway, when that nasty guy died and the darker energies came to take him away, that's what I saw. The darker energies came taking this entity away. That's what I saw.
That's a good vision. Yeah.
Sorry,
Adios,
but
amigo. Fuck yeah.
you deserve that. Go away.
100% correct, Heather. I'm sure you know the words are spells, spelling words. I never say good morning. I've heard that one. A lot of spiritual people have heard this that I come across. I've heard of that. There's a lot of spells and spelling. Makes you wonder if even the alphabet was backwards intentionally. I question everything, every freaking thing. That's why some people don't like me because I've questioned some things recently about with Marjorie Taylor Greene coming out, but we're not going to go there today. But yeah, is it possible that the entire alphabet was upside down and backwards? Everything else is, right?
I refuse to let them take words off me or numbers or.
It comes down to the energy too.
And I refuse to let them. I'm taking these back. They've had enough of us, so they get the middle finger from me. So if I want to say good morning and mean it with the intention of hi, it's a good morning here, then I don't mean it as morning as in sadness. I mean it as here we are.
Yeah, that has a lot to do. The intention and the energy that you put behind it
Yeah.
But I totally get people that are cognizant of that.
And they
I
don't want to
totally
use
get
it.
it.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, with your energy, with your love energy, you can turn it around if you want. So, yeah.
Another one having problems with YouTube. Holy mackerel.
Wow.
It's amazing we have 45 people here tonight with everyone having problems and getting knocked off.
Yeah.
Quad B's asking, is my friend Doug safe? I'm worried even though we had a falling out.
You want to go first?
I'm putting energy into it right now. I'm getting that there was like unresolved issues, answers that weren't given about something, and a huge misunderstanding about something as well on top of that. And it's more, a confusion, I think, than a matter of safety. It's a matter of clarification and confusion more so than safety.
Yeah, so I got that there's still unconditional love there underneath all the energy. But I also get that the conversation shouldn't have gone ahead at the time that it did with the fallout, because both of you were not in a good place. And so it should have been spoken about at a wiser time. But in the answer to that, I believe there's still unconditional love there. He's extremely sad. He's sad about this falling out. He wishes he could roll the time back, but I feel he's stubborn and he won't come and tell you that. So, but it could come back. Circumstances are going to bring you two together to make things right at a later date. That's what I get.
I love you.
I love you, darling, very much.
I do.
I do.
Solar flares take 8 minutes. Coronal mass ejections can take 3 to 4 days unless very fast or strong. Can take as little as 16 hours. Good stuff to know. Thank you, Barbara,
Hey,
for looking that up.
I'll blink, Barbara, by the time that goes in, and it will just go in one ear and out the other, because
You're going to do the genie blink?
No.
No? You wouldn't do that for me? Dress up in a harem costume and...
Privately, yeah. Me and you, yeah.
Hi, Jamie. Yeah, Jamie Ward. Welcome aboard.
Hi,
It
Jamie.
is acting weird for a lot of us.
Yeah.
And don't be sorry about the questions. We're totally cool with it. It's Ask Us Anything night. Ask away.
Absolutely. It's free for all today.
Interesting on this one, too. Susie's saying YouTube is messed up tonight. Can't see you two.
Oh, no. Susie, we missed you in class. We missed you.
And here's the name you want to put on the healing list for Ahari.
I've got a sore throat and a bit of a chesty thing going on, everybody. So if I'm sounding a bit strange, that's why.
YouTube is cutting our sound in and out.
Wow.
Ellie and I reboot before we come on.
Yes.
That's one thing. Anyone that has a podcast, always reboot. So we know it's not on our end, and we've gotten enough out of YouTube, people on YouTube to know that something's going on. Thanks for hanging in there, though. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
I get it, Chris. Yeah, I share on Facebook, and that's about it because my friends would just roll their eyes and laugh at me. Yeah.
We're with you.
Yep. We get it. You never know though. Sometime eventually, at least one of your friends is going to go, you know what? Chris was right.
It's all happening now.
What else is she posting?
So many people are coming back now.
How many conspiracy theories have been correct? I'm tired of calling them conspiracy theories. They're
I
truth
would love you
theories.
to do a video on that.
I have an article on it on In5D.
Could you make it a video?
I could. I got like a bunch of videos already lined up that I need to make. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Quad B says she's watching from YouTube, and it's all good where she's at. But yeah, I think it's like central, located different areas, centralized here or there, and specific targets of attacks.
I'll be back in a little while, darling. I need to get a hot drink. My throat really hurts.
Okay. Well,
back in a minute.
Real quick, Chris.
I've got you, Chris.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah,
and did you get Lilith too?
No, I didn't get Lilith. I've got you now.
Yeah, it's weird because I can see, like, we can tell how many people are joining us. We have a little counter above us. It was like 58, and then it dropped down quickly to like 37. Something's happening, and maybe they're, who knows, maybe they're fucking with us intentionally. So let's all build a little barrier up and block them so we can at least get through the show, right? It's crazy. I have you on YouTube on my phone, even though my son tried to pull it up YouTube on his phone and it doesn't work. YouTube on my computer doesn't work. It is crazy. And Claudette's saying she can't open it up on her phone. It's really no rhyme or reason to this, is there? I'm sure Allie's listening. I hear you, Allie. I went through that sort of thing late on February 7th. Snuck right in. Took a full day to get it cleared. Light always wins. Yep. It does. I'm glad you knew how to address that issue. Of course you would. You've been around long enough to know. But a lot of people, some people don't even consider that, using the light for protection. And Spiritual Blue had a vivid dream last night. Energy has been very heightened today. A grocery store shopping dream and had to fight in the dream. Then woke. I was feeling weird after waking up. YouTube showed error. What does that mean? You had me up until YouTube showed error. Grocery store. Interesting. So I'll tell you what I know. In psychology, I was a child and family therapist. I graduated with honors for my BA and my master's degree. I took the psychology of sleep and dreams, one of my favorite classes. Loved it. Dr. Rainville, may he rest in peace, great teacher. Actually, no, this was in child psychology with Dr. Van Valkenburg, where he taught us about this. It's called the House Tree Person Test, HTP, House Tree Person Test. And for example, if you ask a child to draw a picture of themselves, you give them a full sheet of paper. And if they draw like a little tiny person in the corner of the paper, You know, it shows self-esteem issues, all these other things. You can do the same thing with a house too. So you have a child draw a picture of a house, and that house is really the house is them. Does the house have a door handle? Is it welcoming? Are the windows closed? Are there drapes on the window? Is it bright? Is it, you know, is there a path that leads up to the house? And you're looking at all these different things within the picture, and the kids think it's just a house. No, it's much more than that. In your dreams, Dr. Rainville taught me about this in the psychology of sleep and dreams. When you dream about a house or a car, just like the house tree person test, the house or the car is you. So you're not necessarily in a house, but you're in this grocery store, and you had a fight in that particular dream, and you woke up feeling weird afterwards. So what that's telling you is there's something, you're fighting something within right now, and that could be a relationship, family, somebody said something, cognitive dissonance over knowing the truth on something and going acting the other way, but something within is fighting. Does that make sense? You probably know what that is, but from a psychological perspective, that's what I have. Let me know if that makes sense at all. Yeah, I always keep I did. I got to get back into it, but I've kept a dream journal for years. I have so many dreams written down. And it's funny, I've dreamt about Trump at least 5 times. I've never dreamt about a presidential figure in my life. So I'm not sure where I left off. Oh, here it is. Okay. Ah, Quad B, you two make me cry. Love your love. I love this woman. I do. I don't think a day's gone by where I haven't told you that.
That goes for both of us. That's a we.
Numerous times.
All the time. We both say that. Yeah.
Don't take love for granted. Don't ever, ever, ever do that.
Never, 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 never.
I am so lucky, and I know it. So thank you, universe. Hi, Jamie Ward. Hello to you. Welcome aboard. Hi to Day 5650. It's a new name. Good to see you. Good to see you live. You guys live? Yeah. Glad you could make it. Glad you're here to join us. We apologize if you're getting a broken audio or something or connection, but everyone, well, not everyone, a lot of people are having issues with YouTube. Thank you for being here despite those issues.
Maybe try it on Facebook, going into Gregg Prescott, or Alison James.
Rumble. We're on Rumble, Twitter, under Prescott _
They're all
Gregg.
coming up along the bottom here.
Yeah. I don't think we're on Telegram though, but yeah, you can find us on X right now, right here. Prescott _ Gregg. Yeah.
Don't forget, you can support Gregg on patreon.com In5D. If you wanted to support with a regular kind of payment for as little as $1.11, that's 88 pence a month. You think that's not going to do anything? They do. They all add up. And so, there's different tiers. It's like a membership, and we all meet up twice a month, actually. So Gregg's Patreon meetup is the first Wednesday of the month, and also everybody's invited to PsychicAlly meetup, which is the last Thursday of the month. And so,
We,
you know,
yeah,
we
we
hang
share
out.
the meetups. We share our meetups with our Patreon groups. So
So,
Allie's will be a week from Thursday on the 26th, and then mine will be on March 4th. So a few
so
days later.
we appreciate that so much.
Hmm. Yeah, and it does every dollar counts. It makes a
Yep,
huge difference because both of us struggle to exist, and we give and give and give. So whatever you guys can do, we greatly appreciate it. And we're not asking for anyone for anything, but those who can help, we appreciate it. Thank you.
we do.
Yeah.
Just to let you know that the sale is coming to an end for the PsychicAlly net, the readings. They're just going up a little bit. But if anybody does want to make the most of those,
Just a
that's going to
little.
be in the next kind of like a few days. Okay.
Here's a ask us anything question. What do you all think about the med beds? That's a good question.
You go first.
Yeah, I know, a lot of people talk about that technology being available. Some people say, there's this one person, I forgot her name, Prince something or another. It's a female on YouTube, and she's been saying, "Oh, they're out and this and that and nothing." Uh, oh, they're in hospitals, nothing. There's a lot of hopium behind the med beds. Not to say that technology doesn't exist. Is it possible that they exist? Heck yeah. But I have a feeling that something's going to happen that goes well beyond the need for med beds, honestly. And what I'm feeling is, and I just read something recently that they discovered a gene to regrow limbs, teeth, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're, and that could be, regrow, shit. You could do that with your DNA in a heart, a kidney, liver. So I think we're gonna,
Womb.
yeah, yeah. So we can have
Baby,
children.
darling. Do a baby.
I'd love to practice with you. And if we can find that gene to live to 120, hell yeah. But yeah, no, I'm feeling that there's something's going to happen before the med beds even come that are going to take us beyond it. I have to go into the kitchen. I'll let you answer, and I'll be right back.
All right, my love. So med beds, I can go with what I'm feeling and what I've remote visualized. They have been showing that these are absolutely a thing in films, in TV shows. So we think that a lot of it is made up. No, they're actually letting you know, kind of softly. They're letting you know. So yes, it's an absolute thing. My guides have told me this. They've said that there's also, the med beds, but it's also handheld. Okay, contraptions. There's that are the same technology, but it's in a handheld. It's like a little kind of like laser, and that can actually do a lot of the repair work as well, and you can direct it into certain areas of people's bodies. So my granddaughter was born blind, and so I could see that this laser energy could work on, squash nerves that she's had. So yeah, there's a lot coming out, and also all the free patterns as well. That's also going to be coming out too. So, and that's all to do with health as well. So, this is what my guides are telling me. So, it's a big yes. It's all happening.
Yeah, it's all over YouTube. A lot of issues with YouTube. And thank you we're back up to almost 50 people again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us and being here.
I'm still getting like little notifications from YouTube, like little kind of like, from 10 minutes ago.
Okay, that's good. I mean, it seems to be in specific areas. It's not everywhere, but
Yeah.
like pockets of interruptions.
This is this Stacy lady. If anybody's seen, hold on. This is Stacy. So this is the AI.
Here, hang on.
Sage, we've spoken before, and so anyway, it's she's great, and so that's where I like to give credit where credit's due as well. But I know that Gregg was doing it a long time as well before that. So,
Yep.
but yeah, it's really exciting. Can't wait for next week. So don't miss out on next week either. So.
I love this quote. Great one, Jamie. The difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth is time.
Yeah.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
And I love what Trump said. Elon had a hat on. It's like everything that Trump has said has been the truth. It's all coming out that it's the truth. So, you know, yep. He does tell the truth. What's going on? You know, he's not perfect, but he's the best thing that we've got right now.
Yeah.
Even in the UK. So, my goodness, we need it.
I agree. For the things I don't appreciate about him are so small and few. He's done so much that's really good. I didn't care for the jab rolling out so quickly.
Nor me. But I believe that was to help get everybody out of lockdown. But there was some sort of interference by the other side. Yeah. So.
I didn't agree with him calling it a Democrat hoax about the Epstein files.
There's a few things. Yeah, but I believe that, see, the other thing, that there was a lot of hoax stuff in the Epstein files that have been added in. That's what I got. When
like Elvis Presley and Janis Joplin being.
So when he said that, there are some manipulations within the files. And so I believe that they've been having a hard time knowing whether to redact that or whether to let it fly, let it go. And so that's what I see there.
I don't know the validity of this. Maybe you guys can fill me in because, like I said, question everything. But all the members of Congress were each given a digital version of the unredacted files. What they didn't know is that they were being tracked, and every page, every search that they looked for, they were being tracked.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going to come out of that, but
I feel that's correct.
It's pretty interesting. And all I want is the truth, from everyone. And that goes from Trump to everyone on the left and everyone in between, Elon Musk. Just the truth. Don't we deserve that? So yeah, question everything. And don't be afraid if it riles people, because just get the answers you want and move forward. Try to be positive and a good person. They say that about. I've written about this too. The 51%, right? There's a number, 51%. All you have to be is 51% positive. Dolores Cannon talked about it. The Law of One talks about it. Basically, don't be a dick. It's not hard to be 51% positive in order to make the shift. Most people are. Just don't be a dick.
So you see the separation happen. I see we're already separated energetically. The 3D people, we can't mix very long. Once you kind of like heighten your dimensional energy, you can't be around 3D people. It's like there's separations in relationships. If somebody can't grow and they refuse to kind of grow, these separations are happening with friendships, with family, with lovers. It's all that's what the separation is. It's an energetic separation, is what my guys have said. And I know that some people and yourself believe that there's an actual going to be people left behind if they're not 51%. So it's healthy that we don't always see the same things.
Well, I'm not denying that there's not a separation either. I am not denying that because,
No.
your evidence is NPCs that are out there that are replacing souls that used to be here.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of shit that's going on that you could say it's already happening. And it's no different than like the precession of the equinoxes that works in reverse order as we're transitioning from Pisces into Aquarius. That's a transition. That's part of the separation that's going on. So yeah, I think I see it a little bit differently, but ultimately, you can't lose anyway, because as long as you keep moving forward in your spiritual progression, you'll get to where you need to be. But there's shortcuts you can take, I think.
Yeah. It's like frequency, oil and water. They can't mix. And that's what it is with the different dimensions. You just can't mix with certain people. Energetically.
One of the shortcuts I was mentioning, there are shortcuts you can take. One of the shortcuts is through astrology and astrotheology to learn from the cycles of time. People dismiss that so much. You have people like Ronald Reagan. He had a master astrologer. He wouldn't sign anything until he consulted with his master astrologer beforehand. They say about astrology that, those who don't listen, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
Yeah.
I don't want to come back to this reincarnation system that erases our minds and all this shit. I'm bypassing it. Sorry, not this time. I'm learning from history, and that's all I encourage people to do. Question everything. Don't repeat. You don't want to get sent back again, do you? Well, maybe you do. If you do, that's your path.
I believe we have choices. We always should decide whether we want to or not.
I have a feeling a lot of us are in our last incarnation here, though.
Yeah. I'm not coming again. I'm done. Especially, I mean, maybe if they gave me a better life than this, or I think I've cancelled my health one. I've cancelled it. I've ripped it to shreds and said, I'm done. I am done. It got better for a little bit and then it's just come back. So I don't know whether you can cancel these things or not, but I tried. I did try.
Heather says the difference between conspiracy theory and truth is about 6 weeks.
It's true. Yes, it's very true.
Nowadays, it's even quicker and quicker. It's speeding up. Yeah. That's what Terence McKenna was talking about when he talked about the singularity, how time is speeding up. Yeah. Ian Lungold was also talking about that, how eventually it's going to instant manifestation. And you're seeing things manifest quicker and quicker. So who knows, hey, it's fun to be part of. We all wanted to be here right now for this. Believe it or not.
Every soul wanted to be here for this, but only a certain few were chosen. And it's because of the frequency that you are resonating on. And that is the truth. So you can think to yourself, well, why me? Well, whatever it's all your experiences that you've had in previous lives that have led you to be able to cope with what's happening now, because it isn't easy. Sometimes it's easier to be that blinkered version and to not see all of the other stuff that's going on. I see my daughter Rhiannon, and she's now opening up and seeing everything, and going through all the layers and everything. I can see PTSD all over her at the moment, and it's hard to watch because you want to protect
your baby,
but also you kind of like are going, good girl, you know, well done. But at the same time, it's like I want to cushion her and say, you've been through enough shit. You don't need any more of that. But what can we do?
you know, one of the best lessons I got was from a friend of mine, Kathleen. She would tease me about when my daughter was little. Brittany would be about to fall and I'd catch her. She goes, and Kathleen told me, you have to let her fall so Brittany knows what it's like to pick herself back up again.
Yeah.
And just like what you were just talking about, my love, it's hard to see your child fall and
Yeah.
not want to catch them. It's our instinct to want to catch them, to protect them.
Yeah.
There are lessons within the fall that they're going to learn. And
That's right.
it's not a fun lesson for the parent to watch, but you
No.
see your child grow from it, and that's the important part.
Yeah. But you know, there's also my other daughter that my mum came in from the other room. The grandchildren were in the bedroom, and they were, you know, they use it as a play area kind of thing. So her bedroom, they were doing gymnastics and chucking themselves all over her bed, and then they sat down with their tablets, you know, for a bit of time out. And mum kind of like, I think, walking past, going to the toilet, and she listened. And one of these quiz questions was, if you could only save one, which parent would you save?
That's a horrible question.
Yeah. And so mum came in like disgusted, saying, I can't believe what I've just heard on that. And Ria was like, yeah, that's really bad. And Megan was like, oh, you lot are too fluffy.
Wow.
I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know,
That
because
doesn't distinguish an answer.
Megan is so, she will not see outside of these perimeters.
No.
And that could be because of, you know, mental health, and she just can't deal with it. She just can't cope. And for that, I understand there's a lot going on in her life. You know, she's got Hallie to deal with, and I do get it. But and I know deep down she would know that that's not right. That's definitely not right.
What a
But she
horrible
just
question.
trying to fluff it over. But
I don't even want to think about that.
no, but that's for a 6-year-old, to be asked that.
Speaking of which, I see in the UK, in England, they're making the kids there do the Allah thing on their knees and bow down to Allah
There's some that are
and
doing
in
all of
school.
this.
Are you
All of
fucking
it.
kidding me?
No, all of it. In our council offices, there was a job for Sharia law, an admin person for Sharia law. Yes, absolutely. Now, some good news here in the UK, can I just share with everybody, is there's a new party that has just opened up, and it's Rupert Lowe. And basically, he is all the things that Trump's been saying. We will round these people up that have come over, and we're sending them back. Now, Farage has said it's impossible to do that. Rupert said it's going to be very difficult, but we're going to do it. He's also saying he's going to ban the burqa. He's going to ban halal meat, you know, the way that they kill animals in a sacrificial way. That's all in our supermarkets at this moment. That's how they're all done. Okay. And also, so ban the burqa, that, and Sharia law, all of that is going to be absolutely banned. So it's very much no fluffing about. Whereas Farage, his second in command, he's a Muslim. And so,
What?
yes,
Farage's?
Farage's,
No shit.
yes. And
I
so
didn't know that. Since
the
when?
Yusuf, yeah, since the beginning, since the very beginning.
Really?
Yeah. And so Farage's stance on the Muslims has not been as, he was all like gobshite about it, all very much, and all the boats coming in and everything, Farage was. And then all of a sudden, he then started the new party, Reform, and it was next, and that he was less direct about it. And he's saying,
Yeah, something changed. It's as if he wanted to win people over,
yep,
gain their favor, and
yep,
then shit on them.
yes. So we did need that other party. Now Ben Habib, there's another guy, Ben Habib. He started Advance UK, and that sounded good. But Rupert Lowe, he's very much. So I believe that Advance UK and Richard Lowe's party are going to blend together and go upping. So everyone's talking about diluting the vote and everything. It's not a good idea. We've got kind of 2 years, so we, they can strengthen within one day. 50,000 members joined. 50,000, which is a big thing for the UK. Remember, it might not be big for you guys. It's very big for here. One day after he announced it. So there's big things happening in the UK, thank goodness. But we do Trump support, absolutely.
When they tried to cancel the elections, that didn't go over. You guys won. You guys beat that.
Again. It's reopened again. Yes.
I saw that. Right on. Go UK. Go England. Get your country back.
We're fighting now. So it had to be done. And it doesn't make us racist.
No.
What they miss is the word culture. They're trying to bring their culture to the UK and squash out our culture. It's not to do with racism.
No. I totally agree. People, think of England as tea and crumpets, not Allah and some kind of sacrificed animal that they eat. When I go there, I want fish and chips. I want to experience England as England.
Yeah.
Not like the Mecca or whatever. Like if I go to Germany or France or Spain, I want to experience those cultures.
Yeah. And you're absolutely right, Majestic. Absolutely right. He is, supposedly. But he invited them all for prayer time in Buckingham Palace. Or was it was either Buckingham Palace or the other place that he lives. But yes, he did. He invited them all in there.
Well, for fuck's sake, the royal family hasn't been British since when? They're German for how long? How long?
They're all crumbling now. Andrew is he's completely finished. But they're all investigating all of the royals now. So yeah, it's all crumbling, and to me, if I don't have, I've always thought this even before I knew any of this stuff. It was always the fact that one of the jewels in the Queen's crown could be sold to end homelessness, or to create a campaign against people sleeping on the streets, especially the veterans. One of her tiaras, or some of those jewels, I would have more respect for them if they did things like that, but they actually don't care. They don't care. So the last royal that cared was Diana.
And she was American, for fuck's sake.
What do you mean she was American?
Wasn't she?
No.
I thought she was. I don't know.
But yeah, so Meghan Markle. You're thinking Meghan
Markle.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. But Diana, she was awesome. She was a good soul. You know, you could
Oh
just
my
feel
God, so
that.
good.
Yeah.
I believe Diana is still alive.
There's
I
a lot
believe
of people that are still alive.
she was
Jeffrey
literally,
Epstein. That wasn't Ghislaine Maxwell either in that
definitely
freaking
not.
video a few days ago.
That's right.
She's gone. Who knows where, but it wasn't her. Epstein, that wasn't him that they took out of
Yeah.
the jail in New York City. I love see this is what I love about the our Ask Me Anything nights because we get passionate about certain things and we're like you know, we get on our little soapboxes.
We
Sometimes it's a
do.
big soapbox,
We
but
do. We do.
yeah,
Talk
it's
about
like
being racist. My ex was Pakistani and he was the most racist person I've ever met in my life, and I'm old. And I want to thank you for being for joining Patreon. Thank you so much, Co-Create. Thank you. But the Richard Lowe has also funded with his money. He never takes a wage. He is a farmer, and also he actually ran the whole investigation about the rape gangs in the UK,
mhm.
and he's funded it all himself. So he's a good man.
When it says a couple of weeks ago, I asked Starseed brother how he was doing on his Facebook post. Then I dreamt he got inappropriate with me in my dream, and he sure got told off by me. There's got to be more to that.
If you think about energies and you've got an overpowering person, I don't know if he is or not, but his overpowering energy could overpower or try to overpower your energy in a dream form. It's probably a bit of remote viewing, remote astral travel, energy with that. So it may not have just been a dream, that's what I'm saying.
Will there be any money relief from the government anytime soon? And I'm guessing that is probably for America.
America.
Um, yeah, I think there is going to finally, shit's going to boil. And I think that they're waiting for the time to release it to kind of distract people a little from the energy that's going on. That's what I feel. What do you think? What does that say?
Empress.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good harvest. It's ripe and it's ready. And the next card was the world.
Oh, wow.
So yes, it will be for America, and then it's going to be the world as well. Will also receive some help. Yes,
I love that. That's great. The Empress card had a lot of green in it too.
because it's ripe, it's ready, it's full.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good harvest card. It's also a yes card, Empress.
Okay, that made a lot of sense with the house tree person test, with the different locations in the dream correlation on how my souls experience the dissonance. You're very welcome. Glad I could help you. My education didn't go to waste. You know what's funny is because, I've told you this, and I think I mentioned this before, but in school, I graduated toward the bottom of my class. Why? Because I was a daydreamer. I'm always looking out the window. Allie was the same way. We didn't pay attention to class. And I think part of it was our higher self saying, this is
Yes,
indoctrination. This is shit we don't need to learn. But when I went to college, well, initially I joined a fraternity and flunked out miserably twice. And the third time I got back in, I still flunked out after that. But I ended up going back to school as an adult learner. And by then I figured out, okay, well, my parents, when I went to college, they chose business administration for me. And that was boring as shit. That was as boring as high school. It's, you know, so that's why I joined a frat and flunked out and partied my ass off. But in college, I put myself through college, and I figured out, what do I love to do? What is it that I truly love? I love the mind. Why do we do what we do? Why do we think what we think? Why do we say what we say?
Mhm.
You guys know me, like idioms and stuff like that. I'm focused on words, expressions, dialects. You know, I love how the mind works and how it separates us all. So this was a passion for me. And this is what I was talking about. Like when I ask people, you know, if there was no such thing as money, what would you be doing with your life? Because you're following your passion. My passion led me into psychology, becoming a child and family therapist, working with kids. And eventually my passion led me to here, being on In5D with the love of my life, you know. So it all boils down to that. Follow your passion, and you know, you can make the world a better place for everyone. I don't know
I'll
where the
put
hell that came
perfume on for you, darling. I know you can't smell it, but I'm putting it on for you.
from. Oh,
Here's a little hack, okay, for ladies. Buy a little kind of like a Vaseline. You know, you probably got these Vaseline. Squirt your perfume into this, okay? Squirt your perfume into this, and that will get you through. You don't have to then take a big bottle of perfume out with you or on holiday. You just got this.
wow! Look
It
at
works.
you.
You can do it with aftershave as well.
I told Allie she should do she should have a channel on just like makeup tips and stuff like that, because she always looks gorgeous, hot, beautiful.
Thank you, baby. And this is my natural hair. I can't believe it.
Look how
I've been,
long it's getting.
I've been taking collagen and it's gone really thick, and I curled it all up. So yeah, I'm pleased with it.
Yeah,
So collagen, like little capsules I've been taking. Yeah.
yeah. Sky Prince was the person. Is that her name? Carrie Ann Thornton.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, she's yeah.
I think that her heart is in the right place. When I pick up on her energy, she's not a liar. Her heart is in the right place. But I believe she's been given the wrong intel some of the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I totally agree with that.
And she's running with it. So yeah.
You know, and here's a good lesson to learn. A friend of mine was channeling, and I've channeled. It's real. You know, when you're channeling, you can ask questions, and as you're thinking about the question, they're already being answered toward you.
Yeah.
To those who understand, who have been able to channel, yes, it is 100% real. It's not science fiction. It's not your mind thinking or imagining. You're thinking that question. It's already being answered. It's real. But
Well, that's what,
I didn't like that. So I cut out the middleman in my own personal situation. But here's the lesson to learn on this. A friend of mine was channeling this woman that she called Mother Mary. And she was telling me all this stuff that was about to happen. And it came true within not too long, you know, a few days, a few weeks. Everything that she was told through her channeling came true. Eventually, Mother Mary said, kill yourself. That's why you don't, that's why you want to cut out the middleman.
not
That's why you
necessarily.
can't believe everything you hear, even though you think, oh, I've been chosen, or in this, that connection I had was actually with Zeta Reticulans. And, you know, and they never told me anything bad. They were friendly. They were warm. They actually guided me to build a community. But I'm like, fuck it. You know, I'm going straight to creator source. I don't need, I don't need somebody telling me what to do. I'm not that kind of person. What do you think?
I believe that you can have an absolute wonderful channel and then interference can just jab in and do that. So not necessarily that they are corrupt from the beginning.
Yeah, that happened to a friend of ours. I'm not going to name names or say
Yes,
who, but you know exactly
absolutely.
who I'm talking about. And
100%, absolutely. And but you've got to go with what the ultimate energy is. Is it good? Is it defending you in a good way? Is it beneficial to you, or is it going against you? Are they getting fear from you, negativity, pain? You know, and it's difficult. It's very difficult for somebody who cares about them to watch it. This has happened. This has happened in my life for years. I was watching it, and you know, it's difficult. It drains you, and it breaks your heart if you love that person, because they're not seeing that there's a negative energy.
Yeah.
And it's hard to watch. It really is hard. And sometimes you actually have to walk away. It's really difficult. Anyway.
Chrissy says, time to blow this popsicle. Huh? Stand.
Popsicle stand.
Is that what they call it nowadays? Popsicle? Time to blow this. I'm kidding. Take care, Chrissy. I'm sorry. I got to go in the gutter at least once
Does that
every
popsicle
show.
stand mean going home, going away, or going to sleep?
Yeah. Gonna go. Gotta leave.
That doesn't. We don't have that in England. That saying.
Oh, so that went way over your head.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Not the way I said it.
No, what? Yeah, I know what you were talking about. Yeah.
Oh, I get it, Quad B. I don't understand why I'm here. I don't like being human. How about this? Do you feel like, and I'll put this out there to everyone watching and listening right now, even if you're watching on the recorded version, answer below in the chat or in the comment section. Do you feel like language isn't your normal way of communicating? Do you feel like it's more natural for us to use telepathy to communicate, that you search and have a hard time formulating words, sentences? You got to think about it. It doesn't flow as quickly as what it seems like for other people. It just seems like more of a challenge. Like it would be a lot easier for me to make a hologram of all my thoughts and just send them to you instantly like that, and you'd understand immediately.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Quad B, or anyone, or Allie? Do you feel that?
Especially when you're tired and it's like, oh, I can't be bothered to explain what I mean. Just get it. just understand.
So yeah, Majestic 12, exactly. Day, yes. We're not alone. It's not exhilarating.
Debilitating.
Yeah, debilitating. It's a much better word. It takes so much energy, and it doesn't feel as natural as what we. It's almost like, for those of us who have had those recurring dreams of being able to fly. In 3D, I'm petrified of heights, but when in my dreams, when I can fly, I love it. I can soar down, arch my back, and come back up again. No fear whatsoever. That feels natural. And that's what we can do on the other side of the veil, just like what I was telling you before about how you never know, you never see time when you're dreaming.
Yeah.
Because time doesn't exist there. Here's another thing. I'll put it out there for everyone. And I've asked this before on In5D, but in my dreams, I don't see old people. Everyone's young. I'm probably the oldest person in my dreams. And in my dreams, I look like I'm in my late 20s. My sister Lola, who passed in 2011, and she was 52 years old. I see her in my dreams, and she looks like she's in her early 20s. My parents look like they're in maybe late 30s, early 40s, but outside of them, I'm one of the oldest people I see in my dreams. Everyone's young. Everyone. I don't see old people in my dreams. Anyone else?
I very rarely
Even
remember.
when I saw Even when I saw Trump, he looked younger. He didn't look his age. Anyone else
Can
feel
I tell
that?
you, there was a remote view that I got recently, and what I saw was all of you guys, myself, Greg, families, we were all in this big open space, and there was a group of elders, high beings, and Trump was and they basically said, this is the mission. This is what the mission is. This is how it's all going to go down, and you're all going to be at various different levels. You're going to be, and this man, this is what he has to do, and he is going to be put through the ringer. But this is what, and then obviously when we come down here, we forget it all. But there's something inside us that says we believe that there is a bigger energy going on than what we are seeing. And no, we can't prove it. But the likes of Derek Johnson can give you the executive orders. They can give you all of they can explain the capitulation tour. Back in the beginning, his first trip around the world, where he went to the Forbidden City and he was given the honors of the sword dance. Nobody had that. Nobody's ever been given that. So whenever we're being fired at by Trump's in the Epstein files and Trump's done this and he has done that, I want you to go into your heart and truly remember that there is a bigger plan. Whether you see Trump at the helm or not, I'm just going to say there is definitely a bigger plan going on, and it's biblical, or it's meant to be, because this is going to go down in history. It's
What
a
we're
part of it.
what we're gonna see, mark my words on this, what we're gonna see is that eventually we were all part of one huge soul group.
Huge soul group.
Huge.
Yes.
Or as Trump would say, huge.
And we when you had the downloader saying bringing star family together, that's exactly what this is talking about. In5D is part of that star family, and that's why you're a threat. That's why you're shadow banned to such a degree.
Yeah.
In 5D. Yes.
We have helped awaken literally millions of people.
Yeah.
They don't like that. They don't want that to happen. And I can prove it with my website statistics on, the videos on In5D have been viewed, 41, almost 42 million times. We're helping to awaken the masses. That's why we're here. This is why we do what we do. And there will be the naysayers that give you shit for it. But, they're just probably working for the archons or our paid shills. So, just kind of brush it off. And but when I put it out there also, this is interesting because I put it out there with people seeing old people in your dreams. Claudette, I never seen an old person in my dreams. Me too. I don't see old people. Never old people. It's not just me. And all young. This is, I love confirmations like this. These are the things. It's kind of like the Mandela effect. When people are noticing these things, Berenstein bears, and everything else. These are the minute idiosyncrasies that we're looking for, that show that there's something's changing. The timelines are shifting. The Mandela effect proves that. Every time you see a Mandela effect, the timelines are reorganizing. The veil is lifting. like what we were talking about, dreams. This is what's happening right now. You know, when the veil lifts, there is no time anymore. Time ceases to exist. You're more like your dream state, and eventually that's where we're heading. It's hard to put in words, like I said, because I'm not great at orating stuff like this. It'd be a lot easier if I sent that big hologram out there, but you guys know where I'm heading. You guys, I don't have to tell you because you already know. We're heading in that direction. The veil is lifting. It's becoming much thinner. We're in that transition period right now. So, just hang in there. But yeah, here's another one. I never thought of it that way. Yeah. So,
And the
you
other
guys
thing is they are trying to dilute the love energy and the positive energy. Putting doubt in people's minds is diluting the end goal. The end goal is the plan. We are creating the plan, and we are. Dolores Cannon, in one of her videos, said, "We are each of us of a thread, and the tapestry is moving." And so, if you have doubt in either Trump or you have doubt in the plan, it's obscuring the tapestry for the future. And there's a lot of that going on at the moment. It's a lot of that, and that's what they're after. That's exactly what the dark side want, is the blurring of that, the future. Because if you think of timelines, we can shift a timeline to a negative one as easy as we can switch to a positive one. If the majority of the people have got more doubt, then the end result is either pushed back. The good result is pushed back, distorted, or on a different timeline. And that's channeled straight from guides. That's how it is. So I just wanted to put that out there.
when you speak of it being diluted, a lot of shit has been co-opted as well. People think that the number 13 is bad luck. It's, there's no 13th floor here in the United States. I don't know if that's the same in England, but hotels don't have a 13th floor. It goes from 12 to 14.
I don't know, actually. I've never even thought about it.
But, because people think 13 is an unlucky number. That's not true. 13 is a sacred number. There are 13 moons in a year. The Indians know that.
Yeah.
There's I think it's a box turtle, 13 different squares on the box turtle. Even the Last Supper, 12 disciples plus Jesus, 13. It's not a bad number. No. But a lot of shit's been taken over, like the word new age. Oh, you're a new ager. Well, we are heading into a new age. And we're transitioning into that right now. That's a fact. But they made new age sound horrible. And it's not. It's a fact. We are heading into a new age, the age of Aquarius, and we're in that transition period right now.
Yeah. It's all very exciting because there's not a day goes past where there's not another truth out. The truth is going to rise to the surface. No matter what, it's going to rise to the surface. Absolutely.
It's magnifying too. It's coming out quicker and quicker every day. It's like that singularity that we're spiraling towards. It's getting faster and faster. Think of a funnel and spinning a marble around on the top. And it's just funneling towards the center. That's what we're doing right now.
Yep.
Do you channel or communicate with the Galactic Federation? I get the kind of the EBGBs with the Galactic Federation. I don't know about you. Yeah, I know that there is something out there. There has to be. I don't think it's specifically the Galactic Federation of Light or the Galactic Federation. There's something out that is out there.
I'm
I
sorry, but
I
it
don't think it's
always
that.
reminds me of Life of Brian. The judicial, uh, it's like the Judean people's front. No, it's the front of Judea's people. You traitors! Do you know what I mean? And it's like the
Right, right.
mix of the
It's just
words of
words.
the,
Yeah,
you're bad, you're good, you're good. And it's like, it's just such a laugh. What does it feel like? What does it feel like? So, whenever you're channeling or speaking to any energy, I don't care what the name is, go with what you feel. If it's on a love vibration, happy days. I don't go with the naming of it because it can get very confusing.
my dreams of Trump have been very blissful, out of the norm. Love feeling. Right on.
He's just a man. He
Yeah,
is just a man.
he's not a savior.
And
Don't think.
he's made some shit mistakes. Absolutely. But he is not a pedophile.
And he's not a savior either.
He's made some,
You're as strong and as powerful as he or any one of us.
but we do need somebody at the helm. And I don't see anybody stronger than that at this moment in
Right
time.
now, we need him doing what he's been doing.
Yep.
Not necessarily everything that he's been doing. I don't like we talked about, but overall, he's doing a good job, and I applaud that. You're definitely helping to awake many. Thank you. No, thank you for being here and joining us and being part of this creation.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, years ago, your Facebook is what led me down the first rabbit holes. Right on. Appreciate that, Blue Dog. Thank you.
This makes my heart sing, when people say things like this. I get it all the time when I'm doing readings with people. It's like, I've been following Gregg for years, and I've been, he helped me with my awakening.
17 years on In5D. 17 years.
Wow.
1,000, I don't know how many articles I've written. 1,600, I don't know. I had it counted the other day and I forgot. So, but yeah, no, it's like 16, no, it's like 1,200 articles and over 1,600 videos on YouTube. Been doing this a long time, seen a lot come and go. But you guys know me throughout the years. And if you don't, go back to the old videos. You know, part of me has changed, but the core truth stays the same, bringing soul family together. That's what I do. That's what we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so much to look forward to, honestly. Greg and I have both remote viewed or seen the future. We've seen it.
Yep.
It's wonderful. The outcome of this is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. We win. Spoiler alert. Yeah, we win.
And whenever I've remote viewed the future, there is no worry about money. Money is no more ever a worry to anyone.
Yeah.
Truth.
Money, government, politics, and religion are all gone from what I saw.
Me too.
Yeah.
A lot of people were basically planting their own food, vegetables and food. They were in control of that. And there was markets where you would share your produce and there would be bartering on a small scale. I saw it all.
This puts a smile on my face. Aside from Greg's amazing content, the bonus was that Gregg brought me to Allie.
Oh, thank you.
I love that. God, I love that. She's such an amazing addition to In5D.
You'll make me cry. Thank you. I love it. I feel blessed that I was welcomed in such a loving way.
I don't know when. I came across and started listening to Gregg, 2014, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's about right. It's about right, Linda. You've been
I am
with us for a
definitely
while.
coming down with laryngitis, cold, chest, the whole lot. I've been fighting this for 3 months. So I hope I wake up and it's nothing there, because that's what's been happening. But my voice is broken.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Why don't you tell people what you want to say?
Yeah, I've had to make a decision. The sale price is going to be on for the next just couple of days. And so if you wanted to grab the readings at the low price of $25 for 30 minutes, or $50 for an hour, then please, which works out in English terms, $50 is about £40, and $25 is about £20. If anybody would like to go and grab their reading, it is PsychicAlly.net. Most of the time, I can fight through anything regarding pain levels and, you know, colds and stuff. So I'm absolutely fine with that. So yeah, I love doing my readings. If you're sitting there and you're thinking, I need to make a decision, we can do a double timeline. We can go into, this is your life if you choose to stay where you are, and this is your life if you choose to change, or choose between one and another, or one job and another job. What is your life path? And there's loads of different things. So you just book the reading, whether you want 30 minutes or an hour, and then we can decide together what type of reading you need or require. So, but I like to do future predictions. I love it recorded because I stand by what my guides tell you. And so I'd like to do the beginning, middle, and end of each month prediction, so that you've got something to follow and you can see your life has got lots of good stuff. There are things in there that might be a few hurdles, but they can sometimes show me that sometimes there's two timelines, and you can either go with the higher timeline. You don't have to stay with the lower one sometimes, but there are times in our lives that we have to learn things, and you have to go through those. So yeah, but I love doing what I do. Yeah, it's so it's just going up a little bit. Yeah, if you wanted to take advantage, the new psychic development group has started on Tuesday today. So it's every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Till 10:30 till 9:30 p.m. in the UK. You can hear my voice. 1:30 p.m. Eastern, and it's $5 a class. Okay, weekly, and that is works out about $6.30 or something, I think. So anyway, if you want to join, go to PsychicAlly.net and just send me a little message, and I'll then send you all the details and the Zoom link. I've got to save my voice now. I love you all very much.
Well, first of all, I just want to reiterate, this is for us. This is for everyone. This represents us, the In5D family. This doesn't have my name on there. It's in 5D. This is us. This is ours. Thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you. You got us to 100,000. We're at 148. Finally got it. Like, well, I don't know, 14, 15 years later. They should have sent this years ago, but you know what? Doesn't matter. This is about us anyway. So thank you. I think what I might do, if you want to help support In5D on YouTube, I think I might create there are subscriber levels where on Patreon, In5D Patreon, and on In5D VIP, I release the videos early that I'm about to put out, and I've got a ton of them coming out real soon too. But I release them early on those platforms. I can also do that here on YouTube. So I might create a tier for like maybe just like, you know, if you're not part of the VIP or Patreon, you can do it on YouTube just for like the early release videos for like maybe $3.33 a month, something cheap, and you get like additional emojis, cool stuff like that as well. So looking to doing that. Yeah, and if you haven't, you know, consider help supporting our work, whether it's Allie or my Patreon. We appreciate your support, and you guys help us get through, you know, tough times. And I know a lot of you are going through tough times, and if, you know, the best you can do is sharing these videos, we appreciate that as well, and thank you for that. And I think that's about it. Oh yeah, check out In5D Quantum Tie-Dye for killer shirts like this and many more. That's what I have. So on behalf of my hottest goddess, the love of my life, my beautiful, lovely wife, Allie, I'm Gregg, and we're sending you all infinite love and light from our hearts to yours. Take care, everyone. Thank you again.
Lots of love to you, and love to my sexy husband. I love him. Go Chiefs.
Peace.